January 1st. And here we are. There we are. So it's the end of the year, literally. The end has come. It is nigh. Now, what we're going to talk about is going to make people wonder if truly the end is nigh. Now, like I said, this happens a lot around campuses, and maybe some of you haven't experienced it, particularly if you're one of those, lovely parents who have been so good to your children love you, they're so obedient. However, this doesn't just restrict itself to people who are in school, in university, secondary school, or whatnot, because it can happen anywhere. Now, remember, there's a very popular story in the Bible, in the Christian Bible, where a certain, apostle, probably the most famous of them all, Peter, yes, the rock, remember, those of you who know Bible. Now, it was foretold, Jesus told him that, look, you, Peter, Simon Peter, before the cock crows 3 times, you will deny me. Yes, you will deny. And he said, me, I will never deny you. I will never deny you. Pause. Just pause now. Now, that's the backdrop of the story. Now, when we were in secondary school, all right, one of those holidays I got to spend in Benin, like a midterm, 3 or 4 days in Benin back then, right? Our school went on break before other schools. Now, at the market, this is a true story, by the way. At the market, those of you who know where where Ring Road and New Benin markets are, they're very close. Now, I was there walking with my cousin, so I was pretty small, and then one man was holding a son, not a son, a boy, and he says, "Osara, what did you do for here?" And the boy was looking at him like, "I don't know you." "Osara, what did you do here?" "I don't know you." And the man kept looking, and people gathered. It caused a little bit of a commotion. They said, "This boy, now my senior brother picking me this. He's supposed to day school. People say don't jump first." And the boy said, "I don't know this man. I don't know you. Leave me." And then obviously people were worried, and those days they think you are trying to snatch somebody, you could get punched or lynched. So the man had to let go. When I got to school and I said the story, my friend told me in Benin that they do it a lot in Benin, that some people have denied their own father because they were jumping fence. And when we were in university, we saw this happening. So people who didn't want to, as it were, let people know their background, maybe they felt embarrassed. I mean, their parents were not fancy parents. Their parents, didn't come to school in fancy cars and whatnot, all right? And these people somehow were living what you call a fake life on campus. They find a way to stay in the poshest hotel, in the poshest hostels, wear the nice clothes, always look down on people. You don't have levels, you don't have BlackBerry, blah, 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 blah. One day, a lady came to this lodge, knocked at the gate and said, "I'm looking for so and so and so." And the person said, "Who are you?" He says, "I'm her mother." So the security person opens the gate, goes to meet the person, says, "Your mother is here looking for it." And the girl says, "My mother?" She comes out and she said flat out, denied her mother. You know why? Because her mother was scruffy looking. And this was the cream de la cream kind of chick. Everybody thought her family members were in Jand, in Yankee, but this lady said, "I'm looking for my Pekin, my daughter." Now, yeah, she say, at school day, her brother tell me, say, "Yeah, he did." And this girl said, "I don't know you." Like Peter, 3 times. 3 times. So, ladies and gentlemen, are there circumstances that would make you deny your own family members? And if you are on the receiving end, if your family member, your brother, your cousin, your mother denied you, how would that make you feel? How would you react? Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. Let's have a family conversation this morning on Hello Port Harcourt.
Stimulating and insightful conversations. Hello Port Harcourt. 92.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
So, also 017-923-0003, 0817923-0007, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0007. You can send us a message to WhatsApp 08090306416, 08090306416. That's where you can send us your messages. Then follow us on Facebook and on X, Twitter. That's at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. Now, on the WhatsApp, some people are saying, Jude, that's all. Play it again. I had Phenomenon. Someone says, I had Mahamaha. Snow says, Mahanana. Obi from Umbaba. Good morning, Jude. I think the guy was saying Phenomenon. Oh, well, maybe we'll get to play it again. It's from a children's show called The Muppet Show. Like I said, I'm feeling like a child this morning. Zion is on the line. Zion speaking to us from GRA. Good morning to you, Zion.
Growing up as a child, there were too many witnesses around me. So those things brought me up. There is this guy that has this big cut on his forehead. Dude was healed then, and the person was asked, and what led to that injury? According to him, according to the stories, that when he was on campus, he was feeling this kind of, my father is a big boy, he's lived this, he lived that. So one of those days, he was with his friends, and somebody was just driving by, and this guy pretended that is his father with a Porsche car.
Whoa.
So he now bent down and was running, and unknowingly, he hit his forehead on a sharp object. And honestly, it was only God that saved that kind of injury or his car I saw. Now, when I get into campus among students and other people, I saw this kind of life. To be honest, I wanted to be part of it too. But I now remember this guy's car. I said, lie, I will never be in that kind of a category. If my father is rich, he's rich. If he's poor, he's poor. And to now fill my mouth with a true revelation, there is Nigerian artist and now came with a particular song. If your mama na one leg, na your mama. If your papa did whatever, na your papa. You remember that song, right?
Yes.
If your mama the waka to na your mama. That thing made me as a resonance. This is where I come from, and this is who I am.
So Zion, let me ask you before I let you go. I have other calls. Let me ask you. So, what if your son or your daughter, like say in the next 5-10 years, denies you in public? Maybe the person is like, I just don't want to know. What would you do?
Most of these things are like karma. Your child should deny you. You are one way or other deny your mother too, or your father too.
Really?
So the law, yes, it's a repercussion. It's whatever a man sow, that is what he shall reap. Most of the children you see today that are causing parents headache, ask those parents, how did you treat your own mother?
Interesting. Zion says it's all about karma. All right, WhatsApp. All right, 009-030-6416. And also on Facebook and Twitter at Nigeria Info PH. We're talking about denying family. I asked 2 questions. Are there circumstances that would make you deny your family? Yes, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, your nephew, your niece. Are there scenarios where you would literally put your nose in the air like, I don't know this person, nobody, like turn away? And then if it were you, if you're on the receiving end, right, and you were denied by your own family member, how would you react? I want to find out from you this morning. Now, WhatsApp now, 009-030-6416, 009-030-6416. Message here says, hi Jude, good morning. This idea of denying is not new. A lot of people do it, particularly when they feel embarrassed or maybe there's some beef with their family. I have known people who would be in the car and when they see their uncles, they bend their head down or they look like they don't even know the person. Maybe the person hasn't done well to them and so they are angry. People deny family members A lot. Interesting. People deny family members a lot. I'm curious. If I was to walk on the road and any of my aunties or my uncles was to see me and call my name, I would find it very difficult. It would be difficult. They know me rich house. How? What? How? Hey, you people are strong. Michael is in Borough Creek. Michael, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Jude, I'll be denying anyways. And I said bad. Something happened in my family some years ago. A stranger came into my family, and the man brought this divide and rule to my family. He's not in Nigeria anyways. He's a Ghanaian. And he brought divide and that shattered my family. Up to now, we are still recovering from that problem. That even led to the death of my grandma. It's a very painful thing.
Oh.
It's so bad that my aunt, who I look up to as my mom, following the demise of my mother, turned her back on me. That to the point that if somebody went and asked after me from her, she would say she doesn't know me.
Okay. Michael, let me quickly hear from Frederick in Alakaya. Oh, sorry about that, Frederick. Okay, before we go on the break, Jude, I started to have peace in life when I accepted that DNA or marriage does not dictate who my family is. Now, so if you are behaving anyhow to the point of playing with my money, endangering my life or my husband's safety or my descendants' well-being, you are not my family. I was contacted when a so-called family member was arrested for rape and cybercrime. I denied him sharply. Denied him. So that's the reason. We'll be back after this break.
You too can win awesome prizes.
You see, relationships formed are based on trust.
Fair enough.
And love.
Okay.
Love. Now, there was something, and of course, a personal story of mine. I remember, like my auntie from my maternal side. When my mom, who is a sister, lives with her in Lagos, I can tell you for sure, the day my mom was narrating her experience, she said that they treated her like a common house help.
Ooh.
The slavery
Ooh.
was in the whole new level.
Oh dear.
To guys, they will tell her that what's the idiot are you?
Well, Ikechi, okay, I have John waiting in location, but let me ask you: did your mom eventually deny her siblings, her family?
She doesn't even want to associate with.
Till today.
She doesn't even call her sister. She denied her completely.
Denied completely. John, can you deny your cousin or your auntie?
I don't think I can. I won't.
Okay.
I won't do that. Yeah.
No matter what they have done.
I don't believe in maybe law of karma. Because you spoke with your dad, your child spoke to you, back at you. I don't believe that. The society we find ourselves that doesn't have a place for respect. So does it mean that our parents are not respecting their own parents? It's not true. It's just how the society wants to be. Jude,
yes,
so, yeah. I want to know which law constitutes mobile court in Port Harcourt. I beg.
It's actually what do you call it? Part of the how like it's a River State law. They come out to make sure it's not just the police.
So is that the only law in River State that police and what's their name?
The magistrates. Yes.
Know how to enforce?
Well, that's not the only law. That's not the only law, John. But try to keep the your driving rules. All right, Prince is in PH. Oh dear, Prince. Apologies. Okay, all right. WhatsApp, and I'm not surprised. I'm getting to read stories. Good morning, Judo. I strongly disagree with the notion that it is karma. It is not true that all cases are karma. It is simply part of human behavior. Simply put, good things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to good people. I have been a victim of such act. I can't deny my blood, but I will technically avoid you. Still in touch when necessary. Have a great day. That's from Michael. This one here says, in June, I would deny anybody that doesn't bring benefit to me personally. Let's not kid ourselves. Not every family member has your best interest at heart. Come on. If the person is known to be a loudmouth or a talkative or a gossip or maybe even a debtor, if I get to see the person in public and the person is embarrassed his or herself, I don't know you. Everybody answer their papa name. All right, Calvin, thank you very much. Udeme, my friend Udeme is a great man. Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Jesus.
Good morning. Wish you the same, Udeme.
Yeah. Okay, you have a very interesting topic this morning, and I feel I should contribute to it.
Please. Have you ever been denied by your brother, cousin, by chance?
No, not at all. In fact, I had a very ugly experience in 2011 or 2012 thereabouts. I went to somewhere around refinery area to cover an event with some journalists. I actually arrived earlier, and somebody who knows me identified me and mentioned my name to the police guys and some soldiers around. I was beaten up. I was messed up.
Why?
And
what was the reason for that action?
Well, I just don't know. The soldiers had no reason. They just came there and picked me up, picked my camera, and beat me up. And later on, I tried to identify myself. So later they realized that I'm a journalist and I was kept on the ground. You know, a lot of persons were running away when they saw blood on my body. They were running away. Some actually thought maybe I stole. Two things happened. A friend I know walked to me. I was trying to greet him. He walked past.
He didn't even
bother to ask what offense I called. He walked past, and it wasn't too long. My younger brother, the same father, the same mother, walked straight to me. Didn't mind the gun. He walked to me and asked me what happened. What did you do, brother? What did you do? You know, and I just explained. Even the superman came and said, "Hey, who are you?" He said, I told the policeman, "This is my business. No more what I never denied my mother will in maybe a crime he committed."
Interesting. You have had experience. Do you still relate to that friend who walked past you?
Yes. As a matter of fact, right now we stay on the same street.
Did you talk to him about
this? We stay on
this?
the same street. Any day I see him, I remember that very day. Any day I see him, I remember that very day.
Have you talked to him about it? Have you sat and said, "Come"?
No. I'm sure he has forgotten about it.
And you still interact with this person?
Yeah. Most time he comes to me for help, and I still render help to him.
Well, Udeme, you are a good man. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
If I were denied by my friend, what? Okay, wait. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do, but that's a big thing to handle. We are friends, right? We are colleagues, and then in my hour of need, you deny me. But once again, like I stated, it's not the first time. 3 times. Do you know what it is for you to, persistently and consistently hold on to a narrative? You could say it so well and so furiously and emphatically that people would believe. I don't know you. Who are you? No. Okay, all right. Moving on. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Are there circumstances that could, make you deny your family? There is a call screen there, by the way, so if you call and you're expecting to hear my voice immediately, please do be here with us. There's a call screen now. You get to pass your details, and then you get to be sent to us here in the studio. Maybe and you get patched through to us in the studio. Good morning, Jude. I will deny even my mother if I am at risk. Let's not kid ourselves here. A lot of people have not faced the kind of scenarios that would warrant them to deny their loved ones. If you ask people who survived the Second World War, a lot of them denied their cousins, their best friends, even their wives, Jude, so that they can save their lives. This seems like a joke, but this is one of life's biggest mysteries. Self-preservation is the most difficult act to override. Kinsley. Nonso in Diobu. Nonso, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning. There are some things I would see from my people, from my parents. If it's not good, if it's against the word of God, not that I would deny them, I will stay far from them. You understand? But if you deny them from blood, have you denied them from blood? That is just the truth. So that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you may have denied them in the act, but have you denied them by blood? Okay, Mr. Jude, most people who deny family members are very selfish. You are only their family member when they are getting something from you. They focus on trying to depend on family members, and when that doesn't happen, they malign and deny them. Interesting. All right, good morning, Jude. I did offend an ex-girlfriend of mine that my conscience pricked me so badly that I was fortunate to see her, and I knelt down publicly to apologize. But she denied knowing me. I felt like the ground should swallow me at that moment. Whoa! She denied. Wow. Was that more painful than what you did. Do you think she was extreme? That's a very good scenario, by the way. Michael, thank you very much for sending that message. So Michael, offended an ex. He then sees her on the street. He kneels to apologize, and she pretended not to know him. That's a strong-willed person. Now, I'm asking, was that extreme? Was that the... Maybe she felt she was punishing him. What do you guys think? Well, Michael, if you can, did she eventually, admit to know you, maybe send you a message, or maybe when you texted out, or maybe pass the call through? I would like to know how this story ends, because this is, in local parlance, this is the highest from Vela. You and this person had a thing. You were romantically involved, and the person denied any knowledge, disavowed you. I don't know you. Oh, that could be tough. That could be a tough one to take. Facebook now at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook this morning. Once again, we're talking about denying family members. And the question is, are there circumstances that will make you deny your family? And if you were denied by your family members, how would you react? What would you do? What would be the first thing to come to mind? Would you go, nah? Good morning, Jude. I once denied my older sibling when we were in secondary school. He was already working back then, and I knew that he knew that I should have been in school. The age difference is nearly 10 years, so we used to greet him, specially. He saw me outside one day, and he stopped his car and was calling out my name. I walked away and entered the market and pretended like I did not know him. Hey, okay. How did that go when he got home? I want to know how that went. Frederick is speaking to us from Elekaya. Frederick, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Actually, I cannot deny my family member or my uncle for any reason.
Okay.
Understand, for any obvious reason. But I had this situation. One of those days when I was on vacation, I'm a student though. I was on vacation at my LG, and I went to a strippers club with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So while we were there, now I saw my uncle with me.
You saw
I saw my uncle at the club, so I was like, what could I do? Okay, so I just quickly I ignored him. Understand? He was looking at me. I was equally looking at him, but I just did that too. We don't even know each other. But he didn't confront me though.
Wow.
So I just looking at each other like we are two strangers.
Wow.
So that's just what happened. I did not deny him because I used my brain.
Fine,
that's what happened.
But let me ask you,
deny my family member.
Did he when you guys left the club maybe weeks, did he say, Frederick, what were you doing there?
No, he didn't. He's a young guy like me. He's a young adult, but he's my uncle from my maternal family.
Oh,
understand? He didn't confront me because he knows that where he was, he's equally bad. Understand? So me too, I did back place. So two of us we joined each other for back place.
Really? Is he? Oh, there. That was Clement. Clement was speaking to us from Anthony. Clement, if you can, please return the call. Going to a bar, but did he say strip club? Well, gentleman's place. It's an adult's place. If you're an adult, hey. I have never had that experience before. Like, I have never been to a to a party, a bar, late at night. I have never met an uncle, a family friend. Hey. That must have been very awkward. That must have been very awkward. Jude, I will deny anyone, even my mother, whenever such relationship poses a big threat, provided such it will save our souls in the long run. For Bible reference, Peter denied Jesus to avoid being killed together with him and finally asked for forgiveness and ended up as one of the best in history. Lambs, Fido, see, like I said, maybe there are circumstances. Fido says, hey, well, if he's going to save his life, he will deny his mother. Remember, there was a message, was that from Kelvin that said, look, during the war, people denied best friends, people denied lovers. Self-preservation is the most difficult instinct to override. That's a very good point there. Fido also reiterating that. Good morning, Jude. My family, 6 siblings, have been wiped out. Okay, would have been. This is interesting. Good morning, Jude. My family, 6 siblings, would have been wiped out in the Kano State riots in 1990 if my father had not denied knowing my mother. He denied also. Are you serious? Wow. He denied his family to save them. Man, that is scary. That is scary. Jude, we were dating. Okay, this is a person whose ex-girlfriend denied him when he approached her and tried to apologize. She's a certified nurse and took in, and at that time you threw her out of the house on the advice of a male friend of mine just to get another female into my room. Jude, I regretted my action till date. Till date, she doesn't take my call, and it's been years since I saw her. But I've moved on. I did wrong to her, remembering her tears and plea to me at that time. Oh, Michael. Oh, dear. Michael, there's such a thing as restitution. Okay? If you can, find out friends of hers that you can reach. If she's unwilling to talk to you, I can understand, but there should be a way for you to make restitution. It could be a small gift. It could be a letter of some sort, right? Yes, you've tried. She denied you. She was obviously emotional. This is a very sad story, by the way, Michael. But honestly, I think you should offer some form of restitution, and I think it's very possible. Find her friends. You probably know because you guys were together. Find her friends. They probably know where she is right now. They may not want to give you her number, but there are social media handles. You can send a message. You can apologize. If any of her friends, is willing to take a gift from you to her, please find that person out. Do offer some restitution. I think that would be the first thing. Wow. Okay. All right. So the person who said, his father denied them. He didn't just deny them. He denied, their origin. And wow. And pretended to be a Muslim. Wow. Well, that's like I said. Fidel probably has a point. There are probably scenarios where you would deny your own blood. All right, let's quickly wrap up. I have just 2 minutes here. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. From going forward, please don't forget we have call screeners, so they need to take the calls before you can get to talk to us. All right, and then Candy Nathan says all those who claim to be Christian, point a gun at them. They will deny knowing Jesus. Kennedy Nathan. Well, that's denying your religion. We're talking about denying your family. But yes, I get that narrative. Would you, stick by your belief, when it's a matter of life and death? I don't know. But yeah, people have denied their fathers, mothers, cousins for a plethora of reasons, it would seem. All right, WhatsApp 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. Some of you are trying to do that. Please don't call the WhatsApp number. Just send us a message. Message is fine. We're good. Good morning, Jude. Actually, for me, I have never been denied, but I have been set up by my brother and his wife over stealing money worth ₦1 million. Woo! And they chased me out of their house, and I vowed never to know them again. Even though I see them, even if you see them in trouble, if they are dying, you would deny them. Only God knows what I went through that time. I am saying this out of anger. Oh dear. You have to let go. You have to let go. I empathize with you, really. It must have been a very difficult experience having your family accuse you of stealing over ₦1 million, chased you out of the house, and you didn't do it. I truly empathize with you. That must have been a very, very terrible experience. I have no idea, how you went through that. I truly, truly empathize with you. It's terrible what they did, but like I said, you need to move on. You really need to move on. So sorry that you had to have that experience. Well, anyway, I wrap up by saying this. It's all fun and games when it's you trying to get to a bar that you're not meant to get to, jump the fence if you're a student, be at a place, when you should be at home observing a curfew. People deny so that they don't pay for the repercussions of their actions. But sometimes it would seem some people actually deny so that they can save others repercussions from other people's actions. Well, whatever the case, apply wisdom. That's the best I can tell. Break coming up next, and then I think we'll dance later on. Stay tuned.
All the goals, clashes, and moments. The Premier League on